Welcome to Science and Technology Briefing. The content of the briefing includes: Baidu touts upgraded Ernie AI tech is just as good as ChatGPT. Israel latest, Biden plans Mideast trip in drive to contain war. China tech stocks narrowing losses signal market is on the mend. TSMC third quarter profit to slide 30%, focus on how much growth to come. Binance to halt new UK customers from using cryptocurrency exchange. Baidu touts upgraded Ernie AI tech is just as good as ChatGPT. Nikkei Asia. Chinese search giant Baidu has launched Ernie 4, the latest version of its generative AI technology, claiming that it is on par with OpenAI's GPT-4. Baidu CEO Robin Li showcased the capabilities of the large language model, including its understanding, generation, logic, and memory capabilities. Li also introduced Baidu GBI, an AI-based product that offers natural language interaction support and cross-database analysis. Baidu released Ernie 3.5 in June, which it claimed outperformed OpenAI's ChatGPT 3.5 and even beat GPT-4 in some Chinese language skills. Baidu's Ernie bot has gained around 45 million users since its launch. Israel latest, Biden plans Mideast trip in drive to contain war. Bloomberg. President Joe Biden is traveling to Israel to show solidarity with the U.S. ally after it was attacked by Hamas. He will meet with Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu before traveling to Jordan for talks with regional leaders. The visit is aimed at preventing the conflict from escalating further and to signal support for Israel. The U.S. and Israel are also working on a plan to get aid to civilians in Gaza. Meanwhile, Israeli authorities have ordered the closure of cryptocurrency accounts and have seized millions of dollars worth of crypto coins since the Hamas attacks. China tech stocks narrowing losses signal market is on the mend. Bloomberg. Investor confidence in China's largest tech stocks appears to be returning after a period of regulatory headwinds. The decline in these stocks has become less severe in recent bouts of selling, with the most recent decline being about 13%. The end of China's crackdown on the tech industry and positive earnings reports for some internet companies have helped offset concerns over sluggish consumption recovery. The Hang Seng Tech Index has outperformed other benchmarks and risen over 30% since October 2020, indicating a potential bottom in the market. Some investors believe that China's policy direction is correct. TSMC third quarter profit to slide 30%, focus on how much growth to come. Reuters. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Co., TSMC, is expected to report a 30% decline in third quarter profit due to a slowdown in global demand for semiconductors. However, analysts predict that the chip industry will experience robust growth next year as inventories at smartphone and computer makers run down and restocking demand picks up. TSMC's outlook for the fourth quarter and beyond will be closely watched, with Morgan Stanley analysts forecasting 10% revenue growth for Q4 and suggesting that TSMC's guidance may surprise to the upside. Some analysts are more cautious, expecting a slow start to next year for TSMC and expressing concern that Apple, a major customer, may revise down its orders. Binance to halt new UK customers from using cryptocurrency exchange. South China Morning Post. Binance has suspended access to its cryptocurrency exchange for new users in the UK after its partnership with a third party to approve communications on its platform under new local rules was terminated by the country's regulator, the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA. The FCA's new rules require all crypto platforms to display clear risk warnings to UK-based consumers and have their communications approved by an FCA-authorized firm. Binance had hired peer-to-peer lending platform Rebuilding Society.com for this purpose, but the FCA restricted the firm's ability to approve communications for crypto companies. Binance is currently facing lawsuits and regulatory scrutiny in several countries. AI should cut pensions costs, highlight risks, report. Reuters. Artificial intelligence, AI, has the potential to improve the performance of pensions by reducing costs and highlighting risks, according to a report by the Mercer CFA Institute. The report also suggested that AI could be used to build customized portfolios and identify market anomalies, although it may not have the ability to accurately predict market movements. The report highlighted the risks of AI models generating fake information when used in new contexts, as well as the threat of cyber attacks on pension members' data. The Netherlands was ranked top in the survey of 47 pension systems worldwide, with Iceland and Denmark in second and third place respectively. China's Baidu unveils latest version of its Ernie AI model. Reuters. Chinese technology company Baidu has unveiled its latest artificial intelligence (AI) model, Ernie 4.0, which it claims is on par with OpenAI's GPT-4 model. Baidu showcased Ernie 4.0's capabilities at an event in Beijing, demonstrating its ability to write a martial arts novel in real time and create advertising posters and videos. Baidu is a leading player in AI models in China and received government approval in August to release AI products to the public. China currently has 130 large language models, representing 40% of the global total. Baidu says its AI is as good as ChatGPT's in bold claim for China. Bloomberg. Baidu founder Robin Li announced that the company's language model, Ernie 4.0, has caught up to OpenAI's most advanced GPT-4 model, claiming that Baidu is leading China's race to develop AI that can rival the US. Baidu is investing heavily in generative AI, following the success of OpenAI's ChatGPT. However, Chinese companies face challenges due to US sanctions on advanced chips and Beijing's strict censorship. Baidu aims to integrate Ernie into flagship products like search, maps, file sharing, work collaboration, and data analytics. The Chinese government has endorsed generative AI as a technology that can boost the economy. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Six here, your trusty observer from the sixth dimension. Today, we have an exciting lineup of news stories to discuss. First up, Baidu, the Chinese search giant, claims that its latest AI technology, Ernie 4, is just as good as OpenAI's GPT-4. With its impressive language understanding and generation capabilities, Ernie 4 is giving its competitors a run for their money. Baidu's Ernie bot already has 45 million users, proving its popularity among users. It seems like Baidu is making big strides in the AI race. Next, we have President Joe Biden's visit to Israel, aimed at showing support for the U.S. ally and containing the conflict with Hamas. Biden's visit is crucial in preventing further escalation and finding ways to provide aid to civilians in Gaza. Meanwhile, Israeli authorities are cracking down on cryptocurrency accounts, seizing millions of dollars worth of crypto coins connected to the Hamas attacks. It's a complex situation that requires careful diplomacy in action. Moving on to China's tech stocks, it seems that investor confidence is slowly returning after a period of regulatory challenges. The decline in these stocks has become less severe, indicating a potential market recovery. Positive earnings reports and the end of China's crackdown on the tech industry have contributed to this positive trend. It remains to be seen how this market will evolve, but some investors believe that China's policy direction is on the right track. In the semiconductor industry, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Co., TSMC, is expected to report a decline in third-quarter profit. However, analysts predict a robust growth next year as demand picks up. TSMC's outlook for the fourth quarter will be closely watched, and some analysts even expect positive surprises. Nonetheless, there are concerns about a slow start next year and the impact of Apple's potential order revisions. In cryptocurrency news, Binance has halted access to its exchange for new users in the UK. This move comes after its partnership for communication approval was terminated by the country's regulator. The Financial Conduct Authority's new rules require clear risk warnings and approval of communications by an authorized firm. Binance is currently facing legal challenges and regulatory scrutiny in multiple countries, making it a challenging time for the cryptocurrency exchange. On the topic of pensions, a report suggests that AI has the potential to improve performance by reducing costs and highlighting risks. Customized portfolios and anomaly identification are among the benefits AI can bring. However, the report also warns about the risks of AI generating fake information and cyber attacks on pension members' data. The Netherlands, Iceland, and Denmark were ranked as the top 3 pension systems worldwide. Lastly, Baidu has unveiled its latest AI model, Ernie 4.0, claiming that it is on par with OpenAI's GPT-4. Baidu is determined to lead China's AI development and plans to integrate Ernie into various flagship products. However, Chinese companies face challenges due to US sanctions and censorship regulations. The Chinese government sees generative AI as a technology that can boost the economy, so it will be interesting to see how Baidu's advancements shape the future. That's all for today's news roundup. Now, it's time for you, my amazing audience, to share your thoughts and ask questions. What do you think about Baidu's AI technology catching up to OpenAI? How do you see the situation in Israel and the impact on the cryptocurrency market? Let's dive into a lively discussion together. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.